Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Dyson Airwrap. I just did my current hair routine, so you're going to see these two videos back to back. Just in case you want to know why I decided to go with this look for this video. I should literally just finish my hair. But this, I got this for my birthday this year, so I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I really love it. So I kind of want to walk you through what I have, what I love, what I don't love, why I kind of see what people were saying about it, and also why I think it could be great for you or maybe not so great for you. A little bit about me. I have a lot of hair. I have thick, coarse, blonde hair, so it's color treated. I'm blonde already, but I go blonder, so like I still have, you know, like bleach on my head. But I have extensions and I just have a ton of hair, right? Between me and the extensions, I just have a ton of hair. So out the gate, I am always kind of looking for things that aid in my like attempt for smoothness. When I blow dry my hair, it is just, I have the Dyson hair dryer, I love it, but getting it smooth and not like nappy is very hard. So the very first thing I want to kind of like state about this is I love it because it is phenomenal for what I need it to do, which is smooth my hair, dry my hair, minimize the lampshade effect that my hair can really easily achieve. I have like, you know what I mean, where it's like this situation. If I don't have a smoothing step in my routine, I'm going to have a lampshade. It's just how I am. I've been that way since I was a baby. Out the gate, this thing's amazing. So if you don't know what the Dyson Airwrap is, it's basically Dyson's attempt of making styling tools. And because Dyson is a bunch of engineers, they really like tried. At least I think they did. It's a beautiful case. It looks like this when you get it. You open it up, and then this is, well, sorry. You have that, obviously. You have that, which is like your little guide. And then you have all of the stuff inside of it. So I have the firm smoothing brush attachment on mine currently. I tend to rotate the most between this one and the round brush because I do like the round brush on my bangs as they kind of get longer. My bangs are right at that brink, but I'm still using this for right now. But basically it has the pre-styling dryer, so if you don't have a Dyson blow dryer, you can use this. From my understanding, they want you to be like 85% dry before you start styling. So I have the supersonic dryer. I do that now with either my extension brush or my Mason Pearson brush, and just to kind of get, you know, like the wetness out of my hair. And then when it's just kind of damp, I'll really go through, and I've got this whole thing in the hair routine video, so if you want to see that, I'll link it below. But then I will go through and I'll actually use all of the tools. The two things I really want to talk about specifically are the brushes, the smoothing brushes and the round brush. These are fantastic. If you're looking for like that blown out look, you're good between these two things. Like you really are. And then you've got that softer smoothing brush attachment as well. I haven't used this one as much because it's got the little what are these things called, the little like nubs on them. I don't use that because my extension brush doesn't have nubs, and I'm like nervous that it's gonna like screw up my weave. So that's just me. But this thing, honest to God, is such a game changer for me, at least, because it really lets me get the back of my hair where all my extensions, and like even without extensions, where my hair just gets nappy really easily. Like my hair can dread like that. So it really lets me get in there and just make sure all of that's smooth. And that is like, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. That has been something I've been looking for in my entire, you know, journey of hair. So yeah, hands down, this is worth it. Even if they sold this by itself, I would tell you to buy it. The round brush attachment I really love if you're trying to just kind of smooth out the ends and give it a little bit of like a bend, or you know, whatever. I don't know what your hairstyle's like, but if you're trying to get that kind of nice soft bend to it, it's really nice. Sort of like a really engineered version of like a hot round brush, you know. It's also great if you have bangs, because if you, like, I feel like I say this in pretty much every hair video I do, if you have bangs, you have to do them every day. If you don't do them every day, every single time you walk by a mirror, you're gonna get pissed at yourself. So just do your bangs. It takes 20 seconds. Get a little mister bottle, fill it with some water, have a hot tool, you're done. It's that fast. Otherwise, you're gonna spend the whole day going, damn, I should have done my bangs. So hands down, between these, like, I would say 3, because I imagine this is really great. Between these 3 things, it is so worth it. And if you don't have the blow dryer, if you don't have the blow dryer, the pre-styling dryer is great, because it gets you that like kind of 85%-ish dry, so then you can start using the attachments, and you don't have to buy the blow dryer if you don't want to. The area where this thing doesn't succeed, and I totally see all the mom hair comments, are these little like curling iron wannabe attachments. There are 4 of these things. I can tell you, I mean, unless you have like fine hair, or you've got like a really specific type of haircut or something where you can just, you know, make it work for you, I think then it might actually be fantastic. For me, it would take me 3 hours to curl my hair this way, because it like is cool air, and it just kind of like almost like magnetizes to your hair and curls it around, but it's such a small amount of hair that it would literally take me the day to curl my hair that way. I tried to do it, I tried for about 5 minutes and I gave up, because I don't think I got past like this part. But yeah, so from the perspective of the 4 curling iron wannabe attachments, yeah, no. In the operating, like, it comes with all this stuff, right? And it tells you how to use everything, and, you know, which is great. But, so in the thing, it tells you, like in the operating manual, it tells you everything you need to know. It tells you how to connect and deconnect. It comes with a non-slip pad, which I don't need because I've got a little, like, setup here. I'm like, you know, I'm lucky. It's got an on and off switch at the bottom here. It's got the temperature control here on this side, so you can go from hot to not so hot to cool. And then on this guy, you have like the intensity of the air. And then on the back here is a lock and unlock. So if you pull the unlock down, this pops right out. Reattach, you just hit that unlock again, slide it in, let it go, you're good to go. It is super, super easy. That is not stressful at all. The only thing I would say to you is if you're like one of those people that really needs to justify buying it by using like every single tool, I don't think you're gonna love that, because the thing that I kind of take away from this whole suite of products is they give you enough for what I think is like every type of hair and hairstyle, and not everybody needs that. So I'm perfectly fine not using the curling wands and still thinking this is totally worth the money, because of how much of a game changer it has been for my actual like styling of my hair when I'm blowing it dry. It makes such a difference in the smoothness of my hair, of detangling my hair, the overall styling when I'm curling it. I still use a curling iron for my actual curls. Again, hair care routine I just filmed, so if you want to see that. And Dyson has not yet made like a curling wand, so I haven't bought it. But if you're like really hell-bent on having these guys work for you, I'd probably tell you to like see if you could try it first. Like try to find a Dyson rep, or go somewhere where they have it and you can try it out. Because while I think this is effective for some people, I just don't know who those people are, because they for sure aren't me. But again, yeah, I'm sure that there are people out there that this is effective for. It just isn't me. But yeah, the brush and the round brush are fantastic. It's big, but it's not like heavy and it's big in a way that's like useful. So like you kind of like the size because you're not going to drop it. It's lightweight. It's just really effective. I like this thing so much more. Okay, so two things. I liked this thing immediately because when I was doing my bangs on the day of my birthday, which is the first time I used it, it made, like, I remember my bangs were up, like I was about to get my hair done, and the week to 2 weeks before I get my hair done is like the worst my hair looks, because especially because I had tape ins at the time, like my tape's really low, my bangs are too long, I'm like, you know, just not my finest. So I used the round brush on my bangs, and I actually filmed this. It's in my Get Ready With Me birthday edition video. But I round brushed my bangs that night, and I was like stunned. Like I kept talking about how like blown away I was. So just like my very first use, I saw an incredible value in it, right? Like I totally saw why people love it. And then in playing around with it over the last couple of weeks, it's made a huge difference on my blowout. But if you're trying to get like all of your steps, all of your styling steps done in this suite of tools, if you really want like curls like mine, you're not going to get it out of this. You're just not. You're going to get much more of like a blowout look, and I think you might be able to get some bends in your hair with the curling wand, as long as your hair is like kind of fine or thin maybe. I don't know. I just know that my hair like pistol whipped these things, so it ain't gonna work for me. It does have a filter cleaner in there too, so it's got a filter on this thing. When it stops being effective, you clean it. So that's simple enough, and it's got the instructions on how to do that in the operating manual, so you know, cool. There is a non-slip pad as well if you need to like rest your tools on a surface, but I've got these little like 3D printed like holders, so I'm covered on that front. But yeah, I can tell you, at least for me, I think it's worth it, especially if you're somebody like myself that spends a lot of money and time on their hair, and they want to take good care of it, they want to keep it in good shape. I think it's definitely worth the investment. It makes sense that you invest in your tools to maintain it, because you know that's the everyday of your hair, and I think that this is, especially for a blowout look, this is the best suite of products you could have. But if you need like a curling wand, if that's really the thing that you were hoping it would be great at, I would tell you no. Having used it for about a month, I would buy it again. I am very happy with it. I'm very glad I own it. I am so thrilled with how it handles like the back of my head and all of like this down here, like the you know, my scalp and all my extensions and all of that. Like it is incredible for that. So I'm super happy. I totally recommend it. Hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. And I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.